this area down here is the area that I'm essentially going to longer term sort of make into an orchard, small orchard, nothing big. But as you see, we walk around here, it's just mostly just a bunch of junky stuff. So there's some bigger trees over there. I want to keep those. I'm going to keep these black walnuts, but knock down a bunch of this other stuff. Good morning and welcome back to Golden Lure Woodland Farm. I'm Keith. It is Saturday, April 15th, excuse me, and we are going to be planting some fruit trees today. We ordered these trees from the County Conservation District. Just picked them up. So I have two different kinds of apricots, two different kinds of plum trees, and then two apple trees that are both the same kind. These are Crimson Crisp. The apricots, Orange Red, and Robada, R-O-B-A-D-A, and then the plums are Satsuma, S-A-T-S-U-M-A, and Shiro, S-H-I-R-O. So those are, we're going to plant those today. And then we also got 25 white pine and 25 red mulberry that are small. We're just going to probably put those in the garden, or maybe in the blueberry enclosure for a year or so till they get more established. But we're going to put the apple trees over here. I don't have any black walnuts over in this area. The orchard that we've cleared out is mostly surrounded by black walnuts, so the plums and the apricots and the persimmons are over there. They get along with the black walnuts, but the apple trees, from my research, do not. So we're going to put them over here, and that's our project for today. Well, we got quite a bit accomplished today. Been out here for about 3.5 hours, 4 hours. We got the apple trees planted, so dug the hole, backfilled topsoil, topped it with shredded bark mulch, put the wire cage around it, pruned it a little bit. So these are the two apple trees. This one we really didn't prune much. We just thought we'd give this a shot how it is. Also watered these, put maybe 3 or 4 gallons of water on each one. You are supposed to get some rain in the next few days. It's been surprisingly dry here this spring, but we are supposed to get some rain here in the next few days. Give you a little bit of an update on the elderberries. It's just amazing how well they're doing. So this was just a bare root stick about the size of a pencil 2 years ago. We also pruned it this year. So these we've pruned, and then we planted the prunings down here, and basically every one of the prunings has sprouted as well. So this elderberry patch is looking really good. We'll head down here into the orchard. So most of these are black walnut trees, and black walnut trees put a poison in the ground, in the soil, that apple trees don't tolerate very well. But the other trees we planted today are plum and apricot, and they do just fine around the black walnuts. So this is a plum, and that's a plum over there, and then apricot here and apricot here. Again, same idea. Dug the hole, backfill with some topsoil, put the tree in, backfilled all the way, topped it with the hardwood bark mulch, about 3 or 4 gallons of water on each one, and then put the fence around to hopefully keep the deer from browsing them. The apricots are really very nice sized trees. So these are 2-year-old trees, and I mean, this one's been trimmed, but or pruned, but you know, really nice, thick stalk on it. You can see they're starting to bud out, so pretty happy with that. Also have persimmons in this orchard here. Again, I planted them, bare root, small trees, 2 years ago. This one hopefully is still alive. Not much to it. It was over along the trees and didn't do so well, so I moved them out. There's this one and one over here. I moved them out earlier this year. This is where it was planted. It really did quite well. And then another one down there that did pretty well. So that's why I moved the other two out, and I just pruned this one. Hopefully it's okay. There was a mole or a vole or something that had tunneled in around its roots, so I'm hoping that it's going to be okay. This is progress on the garden so far. This is our first year with a vegetable garden, so last weekend Patti and I planted a bunch of early season seeds. So we have radishes and onions, a bunch of onions, kale, spinach, carrots, beets, and some wine cap mushrooms down there. And then we have got the other half when we get a little bit later in the year, where we're going to put things like squash, cucumbers, and tomatoes, and maybe some peppers. So that's an update. Patti's over here working hard planting some red mulberries. So we got 25 red mulberry plants, and then also 25 white pine that we're going to put inside this enclosure. Hopefully that'll keep the deer and the other animals from eating these up while they can get a little bit better established. And this is where the blueberries are, and they're starting to leaf out also. So hopefully we have a successful growing season this year. And over in here we have some rhubarb from last year, and some looks like some garlic that I didn't harvest last year. So but the other two of these we dumped them into there, and we're going to focus on in the ground vegetables for the most part. So that's an update on the garden and the orchard. If you enjoy these videos, hit the like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.